What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know I said I would be uploading a lot this year. I uploaded in January and then I vanished. But we are what? We're 7, 8 months into the year, so it's never too late to get started. So here is that second post. Today I have a recent pickups, more so just the things I've picked up throughout this year. But before we get started, if you could, I would highly appreciate it if you dropped a like and hit that subscribe button. It would help out a lot. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get into the video. I haven't really picked up a lot throughout this year. Being that one, I'm a designer, so I feel like once you start designing your own clothes, you kind of dial back on buying clothes from other people. But that's not to say that if I do find anything cool or pretty neat or unique, I'm not going to pick it up. I'm going to snag it if I can. So starting off with the first piece is Dior Homme cummerbund jeans from Auto Winter 06. I actually got these as a Christmas present from my girlfriend, and I'm honestly super excited that I was able to add this to my wardrobe. It's been quite some time since I've worn skinny jeans. Most of the pants in my closet are either slim cut or more of a baggier fit. So I think this is a perfect addition to add to my closet. I remember when I first got into fashion, I would dream about having these pants, but they were just out of my price point. And now I have them in my closet. These jeans were quite rare. If you don't know, they come in multiple variations. I have the black bottoms with the blue waist. If you are new to fashion, you've probably seen these jeans be replicated so many times by underground brands. The other variations of these jeans are basically the same ones that I have, but instead of a blue waistband, there's black waistband, blue jeans at the bottom, and then there's also a black jeans with a satin silk waistband. That one I really want. It's on my grailed list. I remember coming across those jeans in an archive shop and they were roughly like $800. So I was like, sheesh. But one day, having these jeans in person, you get to realize like the really good detailing Hedi Slimane put into these pants. Metal buckle. And the wash on these jeans are just so beautiful. Whiskering on the back of the legs and on the front, but they're more prominent on the back. I ended up getting these in a size 31. I was kind of worried about the sizing, specifically for Hedi Slimane jeans. They're known to be very skinny. I typically wear a size 29 to 30. Even though these are a 31, they do fit well. They are a little bit big at the waist, but nothing that a belt can't solve. Normally I like to wear them with high tops. This way I don't have to wear a belt. They kind of just stack on top of my shoes. But if I'm not wearing high tops and I'm wearing more of a low profile shoe, I'll normally just wear a belt with it to keep my pants up. Next on my pickup list for this year is this 3/4 long sleeves Western shirt by Undercover. For anyone who knows me, you would know I'm a really huge fan of Jun Takahashi's Undercover. I picked up this piece at an archive/vintage pop-up in Houston called Oil Spill Gallery. I believe they host 1 or 2 shows in Houston and Austin and Dallas, if I'm not mistaken about those last 2 cities. It was actually a really cool pop-up. The fact that I got to meet like-minded individuals who are into fashion like me in Houston, because if you know anything about Houston, the fashion scene isn't really that big out here. Another thing too is that I mainly went to this pop-up just to check out what they have. I know they normally have a good selection of clothes, but the moment I saw this shirt, I just immediately had to pick it up for myself, and it's mainly because of the details. If you look closely on the left shoulder and right shoulder of the shirt, you'll see an embroidered chain stitch teddy bear with a sensor bar. I believe this collection is from Spring Summer 04 Langley. If I'm not mistaken, that's also when June started showing off the teddy bear logo with the sensor bar. He has many graphic tees with this graphic on it. I believe he also has a toy figure. But yeah, the details on this shirt are just magnificent. So beautiful. The embroidery is also shown on the back across the top. It has these snap pearl buttons. I love the silver trim around the buttons. It just stands out and adds a little bit of contrast to the shirt. One other detail that's pretty hidden that you wouldn't notice off rip when you're looking at the shirt is the top button. The camera probably won't be able to pick it up as much, but the top button is different from the rest of the snap buttons, being that it has some kind of floral print inside of the button. I'm a big details person, so like I said, when I saw this shirt, I just knew I had to add it to my wardrobe. The next piece on this pickup list is actually quite different. It's not from any big name designer. I actually picked up this piece from a local designer store out in Mexico City while I was on my trip there. The brand is called Boyfriend Shirt, and the piece that I picked up is this hybrid between a soccer jersey and a button-down. It kind of reminds me of something you would see from Balenciaga from Demna's era. I just really love that avant-garde look to it, and I just knew I had to add that to my closet. Like I said, it is a hybrid between a jersey and a button-down shirt. If you look at the chest, you'll see an embroidered Boyfriend Shirts logo. And as you go down the garment, you'll see that it's been split in half. The top half being a soccer jersey, which kind of goes into the inner layer. Bottom half is more so of a button-down shirt. You can see the collar of the shirt exposed alongside with the buttons, which you could actually unbutton. The sleeves of this shirt are made up of the button shirt sleeves. I love how flowy and how well this shirt drapes on my body. It's something different from what I have in my closet. One other detail I did notice when I first picked it up was that towards the bottom, it has these drawstrings which you could pull and tighten the bottom or the waist area, allowing the shirt to have more of a form figure. This is a really cool pickup that I got to add to my closet. Like I said, it's not from any big name designer. I'm really glad I got the opportunity to support local artists. Boyfriend Shirt is the name of the store. I definitely will be checking it out again the next time I do visit Mexico City. Finally, last on this pickup list is this floral military button-down shirt from Junya Watanabe. This shirt is a pretty fun piece to have in my closet. I actually picked up the shirt from Grailed. I got it for a pretty good steal. The listing stated that this shirt was from spring summer 03. I tried my best to see if I could find the shirt, and I wasn't able to find or verify if it was actually from that collection. I did find similar shirts from Junya Watanabe from that collection, so there is a good chance that it is probably from spring summer 03. If you look closely, the shirt doesn't have floral prints. The floral pattern on the shirt is actually embroidered. Like I said earlier, I'm somebody who really admires details when it comes to clothes, and I thought this was just a really cool thing to add to a shirt rather than doing a regular floral print. The floral embroidery is on the back and the front. The graphic is a text font that says WM-B003-051. I really love the font used for this graphic. It kind of reminds me of some kind of stencil spray paint text you would see on some kind of military vehicle. White isn't a color I normally have in my wardrobe. If you know me, you know that I mostly wear black or gray, occasionally brown or tan. I'm also really glad I picked up this shirt too because I don't have many button-down shirts in my closet. So having this and being white as well adds a little bit of flair to my closet. Before I leave, I want to leave you with one other thing. I would like to end this video off with some media that I've consumed within this past few days and that I think you would enjoy too as well. Starting off with the first piece of media that I would like to share is this interview with Luka Sabat and Lancey Foe by the YouTube channel called The People's Gallery Official. This YouTube video was just basically Lancey Foe meeting up with Luka Sabat. If you don't know who Luka Sabat is, he is a fashion model. He currently runs a clothing brand called Marking Distance, which I think is pretty sick. The video is just them going through Luka Sabat's collection in his Paris showroom. One thing I really loved about this interview is that it showcased how well Luka Sabat was knowledgeable about garments and constructing garments, as well as the references he was putting onto his pieces. If you know anything about me, when it comes to graphic designs, I hate when people just randomly slap random graphics and pictures on t-shirts with absolutely no meanings. Luka Sabat does the complete opposite, which I highly appreciate. He goes over the meanings for the graphics he puts on his clothes, the reason why they're there. As a designer myself, I really appreciate the fact that he showcased his design process and how he came about finding these graphics and why he was using them. He also shows us some really sick pieces in this video. I would highly recommend you to check out the video, especially if you're a designer. And for the last piece of media that I consumed, which I found interesting, was this YouTube video called Western Africa's Modernist Architecture by the Museum of Modern Arts. This video showed buildings with a modern architecture style in West Africa. It spans across 5 different countries. I believe the countries were Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, my home country, Nigeria, and Togo. Theaters, one was an apartment building, another one was a train station, someone's personal home. I believe it was an architect as well. The reason why I found this video interesting is because when you think of Africa, you really don't think of modern style buildings. Typically, you find these style of buildings in Western countries or in Asia. I found that it was pretty cool that these buildings do exist outside of the Western countries. It also piqued my interest because I remember when I was younger, my dream job was to be an architect. And so watching this video did kind of tickle that part of my brain where I was interested in architecture. But that's all I have for y'all today. Check out these videos that I recommended. Please like and subscribe, drop a comment even. Let me know what was your favorite piece I showed, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye. Just landed in Mexico City. Smooth flight. I slept like a baby. That tequila helped a lot though. We luckily stumbled across like a taco stand, and we're buying some food right now. So a little bit. We're gonna grub before we head to our Airbnb. Hopefully it's not too long of a walk. This is the living area. And we got a little outdoor patio. We can sit outside and eat. Oh, wow. A nice little view. I really love this open window entryway to the patio. One thing that sucks is that there's like no AC here. And we got a little balcony. Rooftop view.
And your name? Or do you want anything? Yes. Is that yes?
Quick fit check. Top, we got nice, basic, simple Mason Margiela t-shirt. Got on some Rick shorts. Avant La Vie waxed combat jacket. I'm honestly low-key only bringing this just because my girl needs a jacket and I don't want to carry it by hand or wear it because it's kind of getting hot already. So I'm just gonna hold it on as a back strap, I mean a backpack. And can't forget my favorite, some good Geo baskets. The pony hair edition. I'm ready. I'm all dressed up. Oh wait, accessories, can't forget the accessories. Chrome heart rings. I don't know if you can see that. Regular silver ring. Chrome hearts in my ear. Silver bracelet my girlfriend got me a while back. Yeah, we gonna look fly today. And it's hot as fuck, bro. I'm already sweating. At the Anthropology Museum right now. This shit's really beautiful. My battery's about to die on my phone. I got like 3%. I'm trying to get a quick login, but if it does die, I'll continue on whenever I get my phone charged. But right now, I'm gonna live in the moment and just enjoy this museum.
And what's your...
Day 2, Mexico City trip. We are heading out to go get breakfast and then we're gonna go hit up some local markets. I'm currently on a mission. While we're at these markets, I'm looking to get some silver, whether earrings, necklace, rings. But yeah, that's the mission today. And then we'll do a little bit of shopping afterwards. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to vlog as much yesterday because my phone died. I'm gonna try to be better at vlogging today. Hopefully my girlfriend doesn't get on my ass and lets me live my life. Yeah, you need to save your battery. Yeah, you need to save your battery.
is like trying to like educate and then different
I love you too. You better.
I'm playing, but now you're taking photos.
For real,
That's
bro.
fucking
He
crazy.
stayed taking pictures all day.
Just had a wonderful lunch. Now we're heading to go do some shopping in Roma Norte. Don't have anything in particular that I want. We went to that market I was talking about earlier. We didn't get much. We got a couple cool rings though. Look at that. It's made out of glass. Let me see your ring. And then she also got some paintings and cups. Had to stop at this coffee shop to use the bathroom. Only bought coffee just so I can use the restroom. Then we got a quick little matcha. It's a cute little place. It's kind of hot, but how is it? It's good.
Strong.
Is it coffee?
Espresso with ice cream. Affogato. It's not too much either.
have to put your card inside. Of course.
Last day in Mexico City. Up early, grabbing breakfast. Tried to go to a different spot, but somebody didn't check the hours. So now we have to walk to another restaurant. Hopefully we can grab something quick to eat. Head back to our Airbnb before checkout and then head to the airport.